Hi friends, greetings to you all. I am Joel John from Joel John G YouTube channel, and this video is mainly for a business related video. And many projects are failing and many businesses are failing. And I got astonished when I heard that the success rates of businesses is just 20% of them succeed. 80% of the businesses fail. Why? I did an analysis about why projects are failing, why businesses are failing, and I found that it's because of the short temper or short sight of some of the people who guide these business owners and the project leads and their managers. These are happening, and I found out a real business approach which is being shortened and which is being criticized on the industry now. And I wonder how these people became so brilliant, so intelligent, criticizing that. I know about the 80-20 rule. They will say that in social media these people are speaking and only 80-20 is succeeding. Joel is not on that 80-20 list of success even on social media. He's only on the 80 list. I don't mind about that because I will run my survival on anyway, and I will work hard and live for that. But the main focus for this video is it's not about my method, it's a method which was proven to be successful and which is proven to be good for all, but which is being not used at this point of time. That's a smart method that you would have seen on my cover itself. And now mainly for what we are coming in is I'm going to give the full form of SMART. That's SMART is the acronym of specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time period. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time period. Why I am saying this is, if you want to do a task, you have to specify the task, measure it, how long it will take to finish the task. Is it attainable? Is the end goal can be achieved? That also you should consider. Is it a realistic one? Realistic means can everybody do that? In your 5 fingers are not alike. Okay, look at your 5 fingers every time when you do. So realistic is really with your team can you achieve that. Time bounded, you have to also specify time. That's setting up the target. So why I am saying this is the trends or the challenges which I face. I am not speaking it out of my own experience. Because my own experience, I have faced all these troubles in my life, but I didn't came up to speak about that because I don't want to give my views on my viewers. And when I found that lot of people are suffering because of that, I decided to take this to the attention of my viewers on the media. And you can take it to many by pressing the share icon and sharing it. If you think that someone will use it or someone needs this message, for share it to them on their WhatsApp. You can press the share and select the WhatsApp, and then take them on the contact, and you can share it to them. If you want a group to know, you can share it on WhatsApp group, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. if you want to spread this video. Why I am saying is they are not specifying the task. Even in job roles, I agree, in job role may change in every company, business needs may change, business demands may change, you have to be flexible, that's very fine. But when your business change, specify the task. You are serving a set of clients who had a different specification. When a new client comes, get their specification first. You don't even get their specification, you start the business, money is coming, money. Then should you succeed or not on that, what the task you get. That's why we say specify the task. And the next one is measurable. Measure the task. You may be wondering, am I doing a carpentry work to take a scale and measure everything? How to measure a task? How many men are required? How many hours of work is required? How many holidays are coming in? How many people may fall sick within that time? How many people will have their personal functions? How many people will go for their holidays? Calculate everything and measure the task, manpower required, time required, the mishaps which will happen on the process, and also make sure that the benefits you get from the client is enough for you. And I do agree. Many times they suggest get some projects and show some inflow and outflow. Based on that, we can get something from the investors. get something from the bank as loan. Agreed, that's how the business is run. Do that everything, but make sure that your deliverables are good, how your men who are associated with you on the business or on the job are getting benefited by that. That's how we spoke about. The next comes attainable. That's what I said. When you measure itself, you have to ensure that it's attainable. That's why I said think of all the mishaps which are possible. If you want to be successful or if you want to be good in anything, you have to always think about the most unfortunate thing which will happen on your business and create a plan, make something ready to face that. Without that, you won't survive. I have faced a lot of failures, but I am very happy and surviving all those because I always think about the worst thing which will happen in my life. I will be prepared for that, and whatever comes to the loss, I won't mind about that. And today, my YouTube is getting the first income issued, and I'm on the process of getting it. It's about a 3.5 years journey which I did. Lot of people did it on 1 month, 2 month. I really appreciate them, but I never feel bad about that. I will have my target set towards the next thing, but surely I will learn from my failures and try to be more better in the future. So I will get a give. I am also assuring you I will get some good videos for you. So subscribe, press the bell symbol, enable all notification so that you will get all the updates. Press the thumbs up icon below my video as a gift for me, and share this video as I said already to many people. Whenever my video comes for the rating, kindly spend few seconds, give 5 star, and select all the box and submit so that I will get a better value on YouTube. Okay, so realistic, is it realistic? I just requested you. Making it realistic is on your hands. When you do that, it will become realistic. So is this a very big task for someone to do? It's a very easy task. Will I get 100% result on that? 80-20 rule apply. Mine is something like 90-10 rule. Out of 100 I am getting 10 likes. Out of 1000 I am getting 100 likes. That's how it's going on, and some cases I don't even get that. Out of 1000 I get only 30 likes, and some cases out of 1000 I get 300 likes. It varies. So what is realistic? I'm not only speaking about my YouTube channel. In reality it won't happen. That's why I said that when you measure the small, if you want to be smart, you should think about the most worst things which will happen. When even if you do good, when you plan for the most worst thing on the average line, you will be able to hope up. That's how we call it as realistic. Time period. Time is very much important. On the days when I started my job, there used to be a separate team for studying the industrial time requirement for each and every task which we do on the BPOs. This is being practiced on all the industries. And do you know, have you all of you have heard of ideal mission? Ideal mission, not idle mission. Idle mission is something which is always idle. There are some people who, if they are not idols, that's a problem for us, because they will they won't do any task. They will always make comments on people. They will always think about something going up and up. There are people who really do that on reality. There are people who do great sports achievements. There are people who memorize lot of poems and say it and get recorded on great books for appreciating the achievers. Those are all great. I really appreciate them. But there are some people who said that still they can do more. The target could be more. Ask them to come and sit and do it and show. They don't even know how to do, most of them. These kinds of mishaps should be avoided in business. That's main thing about realistic. Do it and show within the time, and then say this task has to be done within that time. That's time period. And this time period should be there for each and every task. Do you know how to do the biggest challenging task, which is a very huge task? Break it into simple components, plan time for all those things, schedule it in a path that you achieve it, calculate the time period, you will do it, and have some relaxation, cooling time as well. That's very important. That's why I said, when you want to do something, think of the worst which will happen, plan for that. You will be doing the best, or you will attain it on an average. Even today, people may think this person saying too much, done some about some 642 videos when I am speaking this, and before publishing this video I will publish few other videos, and 642 videos I did to enable myself for getting the first payment issued from YouTube. There are people who achieved this on 10 videos. There are people who achieved it on 300 videos. There are people who are yet to achieve it after putting 1200 videos. This I saw when I started my YouTube channel. Really, I saw a video which said that after doing 1200 videos, we are not monetized. We have started twice before the channels which have got monetized. Channels which have started 2 or 3 years before us has got monetized. They are doing something on SEO, that's why they are getting monetized. My SEO scores will be always be above 90. I am very good on studying, and if good material is there, I will definitely get good marks. And good guidance and teachers are there, I will get good marks. But I am not a very attractive person, and I am not someone who is recognized by many people. But I want this video to be recognized, or at least this smart concept to be recognized. That's on your hands. Some of you may be influencers, some of you may be industrial decision makers. I have a lot of them on my LinkedIn. Do you know today I have 25,000 contacts in my LinkedIn? And why I started building this is one interview. I had some 500 contacts in my LinkedIn. When before that I was on a SME role in marketing industry, which is next to the team leader role, and I did very successful. I was very successful on that. All the projects which were about to ramp down, which were assigned to me, became success. All the projects for which no payment came from client, as payment is based on achievables, got paid after I took up the in charge. And that's how it was going on. And I quit that job because that was my final year for that's the age limit criteria for becoming a for writing the bank exam. And for that I thought I have to concentrate more, because everyone likes to be have a leisurefull job, right? Even though the job security in government sector is high, and you have pension till your death. Who else will give you pension? Still you die, you get an income. What more security you need in life? One thing is YouTube, at least. But in YouTube, you once in 6 months you have to put a video. Similarly, even for getting the pension, you have to show your get a life certificate and submit it, right? Once in a year or once in 3 years, I don't know about that. Somebody knows, comment that. Like that, you have YouTube as an alternative. But at that time, I didn't have a YouTube channel. Even though many people, as I worked on a marketing field, some people come for doing promotion for their YouTube channel as well. So we have looked at those kinds as well, but I didn't handle any of them. So I quit my job and get into this banking exam preparation, but I was unsuccessful there as well. And at that time I was searching for a job, and I was attending interview. At that time one person said that with 500 contacts you won't even be able to get 5 sales in a year. After that I continuously started making connection requests in LinkedIn. Now I have got 25,000. That's LinkedIn is one of the main reasons for getting more subscribers in YouTube today. So that's why failures are the stepping stones of success. This I learned from a cinema song during my college days. We used to bunk classes, and if some professor is very strict, so it gives lots of assignments, we'll bunk the classes and go for cinema theater. And I watched a lot of movies during my college days like that. One of that is Boys. And on that there was one song which I still remember in my day, every day in my life. Failures are the stepping stones of success. So if you failed on something, you have to make it as a success stone in some other place. And if you make those things as stars and pin it on your shoulders or pin it on your shirt, only at that time you will be successful. Success won't come by repeatedly failures. Success is not something which you fail and again go and fail without losing your hope. That will never take you to success. That will make you as a failure, make people whoever gets associated with you as failures, and whoever in future getting associated will also become failures. And many of them won't know that you have a failure strategy. Because of that, or they also will fail. So I'll change the strategies and change your failures into success. As said in that boy song, wonderful message. Failures are the stepping stones of success. How to do that is become smart. Specify your task, measure it, check whether it's attainable, check whether it's realistic, check whether it's time bounded. If you have need tools to do a task, make sure that you provide the required tools to all the people who are engaged in the task. Without tools, if you work, Everyone would have heard of that story of blunt ass, right? Blunt axe, sorry, not ass is donkey. Blunt axe, cutting tool, the woodcutter story. If you cut with a wood blunt axe, you will be spending more energy, become tired, and wasting everything. If you sharpen your axe and cut, you will cut it soon. That's the real intelligence, not memorizing everything. And if you have a huge data, look at that, have it printed, have it stored on your soft copy, put a control F. Even looking at the printout, if you ask them to put a control F and file, that's intelligence, not that memorizing everything is intelligence. Because I am saying this on many of my videos, because many people have started complaining. This is what is happening on the BPO industry. The industry was not as it was earlier, because as I was in BPO industry, I'm able to find out, and I'm coming across and I'm hearing from a lot of people what the problem is happening. I'm no more in BPO industry. I have moved up to social media industry, and I have got my own website as well launched, and that's on the description. You have to support it, and already my YouTube income has started because of your support. Thanks to all of you, and so support more to me, and so that I will also have a relaxed and entrepreneurial life. So that's, but still I am speaking about this because I know a lot of decision makers are watching my video, a lot of business heads, CEOs, directors are watching my video, and they are calling and speaking to me as well. They are very few, but watching is very much higher. So please take the initiative, spend time. I have worked with the people who are on the managing board of several companies, and they spend a time, whenever they visit an office, they spend some time to go and speak with all the employees, find out whether they are having any troubles. I have worked with managers who spend time, who go and sit with all the people and check whether they are having any trouble. I have worked with companies where they have a process wherein they assign a person to speak with everybody for at least 5 minutes to find where they are struggling and provide them with tools and take them up. And I have worked with trainers who have spent the time to find out whether everyone has understood what they have taught, and that's also called as, some cases they call it as question answer section, some places they call it as doubt clearing sections. Those are the places where you have to learn so that you will be successful in your life. Those are the schools you have to select for your children so that their life will be successful on their. And also you have to find that whether it is realistic, because I have faced a lot of things. There are managements who say that they will do everything pakka. There are companies who said that they are so people friendly and they don't trouble them even for targets. No targets, no lot of things. No targets, no work pressure. So many ads will come. Check whether it's true. Check with those who work already on that, whom you know. Maybe this what they call it as referral bonus may make them dumb. On that case, you have to do a proper research. So that's something about that. And then again, coming back to the topic. So if you spend quality time, if you measure when you fail as well, specify that again, then again measure, check whether now all are attainable, check whether it's really happening. Then as a in the time period, also you will find out people are improving on their time taken to do the task. So these are the things where you have to lead it to the extreme successful levels. I have been on subject matter expert roles for about 3 years, which is next for the team handling role. I don't say that my life is so successful, but some of them have said that to me on their personal feedback, that I have been very supportive. That's something I take much happy than my success, because I have my own friends. I am not blaming them. They are those who supported me when I were on my hard failures. I know them from right from my school days. I know some of them once I started my professional, who started along with me or on board of some companies. They are the decision makers of that whole company. Many of them are decision makers of the whole project. I have been at a level of handling a team, small team like 8 to 10 people for about some 3 years, and that's all about what I achieved in my life. But what I found that is the smart method is really achievable. And one thing, I never want to criticize others, and I want to speak down about others. Those who say you can do anything, you can do something unrealistic. Those who say that there is no need for measurement. Those who say that you can memorize everything and everything will come out of your mind, everything you will automatically resolve, everything you will automatically speak. something divine will bring in all those things. I have a very big faith in religion, but I'm not trying to criticize any religious belief, or I'm not trying to criticize any leadership or any philosophy. But from my perspective, those are all cheatings. They are doing it for promoting their well wish, their the small group of people who are on their mind. Even this will affect few people who are lacking out promotion. But the very sad point I found is this is being done to disturb the whole business system. They may be getting, these people may be getting benefited from some other ways. So those things I don't want to have time to spend, or I don't have time to. I'm not a good investigator as well. So be careful about this. This is a harm for the society. So only one thing I have is a lot of decision makers are there on my LinkedIn. So if someone watches this website, this video, take some time. I don't want you to consider my criticism. Do this smart. Do this smart analysis for your business. Do this smart analysis in all your projects. Check all your leaders. Check all those decision makers in your company. Check are all these being done on this smart method: specific, measure, attain, realistic, time bounded. If something fails, recheck, specify what are the problems, measure what are all the problems, check whether what's the reason they are unable to, these goals are not attainable for this project, this person, this team, this company, this business domain. Again, specify that, measure that. As it's not attainable, so that's not realistic, so make it realistic. So change the specification, measure it with a different scale, make it easy, make it more relaxable, add more relaxation time. Also training gaps are high in the industry. Not only that, as a customer in banks I am facing difficulties because of training gaps. Because I have spoken to call center people earlier. Call center people used to guide me. Now I am in a situation to force the call center people to work. I am in a share trader. I am in a position to force these people to allot my shares in a way, in channel it in a way so that I can sell it soon. So, like, these techniques are taught to me on early days by those who took the call, who are from the stock exchange or from the banking, because they are reducing trading time. I have got few information from my friends. I don't want, I cannot, I'm not going to prove anything here. I'm not here for proving anything, but not only banks, not only call centers, not only share market, every place, training time is being reduced, which will definitely lead to harmful effects. Okay, so ensure that you give adequate training, then again measure, then again specify the training needs, measure, check whether it's attainable, make it realistic, make it time bounded, bring success to all of them, mainly for your end users, those who are associated with you in business, those who work as employers for you. Thereby you create a very meaningful society. And also those who are on loss on businesses. Earlier we had some suicide incidents as well from some associations. Speak about the reasons. And also the in kinds of finance, there are a lot of problems, because as the property value goes down, as the valuation goes down, they seize properties at a early stage. Because of that, the currency fluctuates, the currency flow stops. To avoid all this, you have n number of industrial association. That chamber, this chamber, that commerce, this commerce, that fellowship, this fellowship. Has have some time for having a group discussion on those fellowships, fellowships, associations, chambers, how to avoid businesses which gets ramped up, which gets closed because of these financial challenges, and find a solution for them. Please avoid suicide. Suicides are not a solution. That's in time anything may change. So wait for the time. Okay, friends. I have spoken a lot, and this smart class has gone much time, like about some 25 minutes. So uh, hope you will use these strategies in your business and your projects and bring a lot of success. It's time to say bye. It's your Joel John J signing off from you, and remembering you to follow the smart method. Bye bye.